I know, I'm late. I usually go at 8:30 on Fridays, but it was just a little bit of a wacky evening around here this evening. No, here, let's make sure this is focused. I don't know. Maybe it's focused. Wow, maybe. Looks like it might be. We'll see. All right, live on Facebook, live on LinkedIn, live on YouTube. We're here. We're all here. Friday nights are, I don't know. Lighting look okay? Lighting look okay? We'll see. Okay, I'm hanging out. I'm hanging out on the LinkedIn stream for a little while because that's where the party tends to be. I'm going to give it like 15 seconds for people to show up because a lot of times people are like, "Oh, you were live," and I came in like 2 minutes late. So I'm here in the LinkedIn stream. I see people are joining. Nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Here's just a quick comment that I'm popping into LinkedIn right now. Just it's just another one of these right here. So we'll give there we go. More people showing up on LinkedIn. Nice to see you. We have an important topic to talk about tonight, and it is the one thing that I really want you to consider doing so that you can have more impact. Impact is like one of those things that when I talk to entrepreneurs, when I talk to experts, it's like everybody says the same thing. We want to have impact. We want to change lives. In fact, I was talking to some really brilliant entrepreneurs today who created this amazing philanthropic this cool app, this philanthropic app. And I mean, you want to talk about impact that these people are going to have. This was unbelievable. It was a father-son team that I was talking to. They are going to have tremendous amounts of impact. I want to talk to you tonight about the one thing that you should start doing right away to have greater impact, and also to have to be better all around. So why don't we get to that? I want to talk to you tonight about consistency. I want to talk to you tonight about consistency because consistency is so very important in everything we do, including our marketing, our social media, our interaction with clients. Consistency is like the game changer for you. And I want to share with you a handful of reasons why consistency is important. You ready to kick this thing off on this Friday night? I know you are. And I know you're hanging out. I know you're hanging out because you are dedicated to growing your business. Otherwise, you wouldn't be doing this on a Friday night, right? Am I right? I know I'm right. Let me know in the chat if I'm right. Anyway, welcome to this video. Today we are going to be talking about the importance of, let me just start that again because I almost forgot what we were going to talk about. No, I didn't. I just didn't like the way I started that. Today we're going to be talking about the most important thing that you can do to impact your business and the lives of the people around you, and that is having consistency. And I'm talking about the kind of consistency like you are absolutely disciplined and dedicated to a level of consistency in all areas of your life, including your business, including your marketing, that makes other people nervous. And oftentimes when I describe my level of consistency and my level of discipline, I say that I have a level that makes people around me very nervous because they don't understand how somebody can just have this level of consistency and this level of determination and discipline. So I want to talk to you tonight or today, or I want to talk to you in this video, whenever you happen to be watching this. I want to talk to you in this video about why consistency is the number one thing that you should be focused on to grow your business, enhance your life, and ultimately have more impact on those around you. For those who don't know me, you might be wondering why the social platforms keep recommending my videos to you. Perhaps it's because you're an entrepreneur or an expert. My name's Prouty. I built an online school that teaches entrepreneurs, experts, service providers, coaches, consultants, and teaches all those people how to wildly grow their businesses by attracting new clients with ease, with clients reaching out to you instead of you having to reach out to them. My clients come to me because they have a product or they have a service that they know can change their market. They know they can have a tremendous impact on the lives of the people that they serve, and they've had some success and they've gotten some clients, but they wish that they had more visibility online. And they wish that they had more clients or more prospects coming to them. I'm thinking of one person that I've worked with. Her name's Eileen. She came to me after trying for 6 years to successfully launch a program. And once we started working together, she was able to get that thing launched and profitable in 4 weeks. Because when you have a step-by-step plan to make things like that happen, it happens. And that's what we do in my mentorship. And I would love to invite you to see what that looks like. And you can see what that looks like by going right here to proutyclass.com. Every week I deliver free training for people like you because you inspire me. We have a ton of fun in these free trainings. All you have to do is go to proutyclass.com, give me your name, give me your email. I'll send you an invite to the next free class, which happens to be next Thursday, the 18th at 3 p.m. Eastern. These are live. They're directly with me. You get to ask me questions about anything, and you'll see we have so much fun doing this. So just go to proutyclass.com, fill that out. If you want to give me your cell phone number, I might text you a thank you for signing up. I'm not going to bombard you with texts. I'm just going to send you a little thank you because I'm grateful for you doing that. All right, what are we talking about tonight? We're talking about consistency. And we're talking about your ability to be consistent in everything that you do. Now, there are reasons that you want to be consistent. The number one reason to be consistent is that it develops a very high level of discipline. It develops a very high level of your ability to control yourself when you become consistent. Consistency means showing up when you say you're going to show up every single time. I go live to social media every single day. It is Friday night. It is almost 9 o'clock where I am right now. It would be really nice to be able to go and relax and chill out and hang out. But my commitment, my discipline, my control over myself suggests that every night or every day I go live to teach like this. It's the same for you. It's developing the habitual behaviors that then create the discipline that you need to be able to succeed as an entrepreneur. Look, we're entrepreneurs. We are not like other people. We make other people nervous when we perform at the levels that we perform, and you must remember that. But in order to perform at those levels, you have to have discipline. You have to be able to control yourself. When you can control yourself, then you establish consistency in everything that you do. And while that may sound obvious, the number of people that actually do it is very small. And that's how you stand out. That's how you make tremendous impact. Ooh, I'm so energized by this. I hope you can see that. So develop the discipline, develop the control over yourself. When you develop consistency, you also put yourself on this rocket ship towards development. You know, we often hear that you can't run a marathon in one step, and it's many small steps to get there. But if you don't take those small steps, you will never get to the finish line. So consistency is your ability to take those small steps every single day. And I know it's difficult. I know it's challenging, but if you fall back on some of the things that I've talked about in other videos, and you're working for people who inspire you, and you're doing something that inspires you, the ability to be consistent and make small improvements over time is going to become a natural state of being for you. If you're not working for people who inspire you, if you're not doing something that inspires you, you're going to procrastinate, you're going to delay, you are going to find every excuse to not do the thing. But you have to do the thing. And the only way to truly do the thing, the main thing, is to make sure it inspires you and you're doing it for a group of people that inspire you. And of course, you're getting beautifully paid for it. So being consistent is going to help you rapidly improve yourself over time. And that's important to remember because it might not feel like you're making progress, but you're making progress. Small bits, even small bits is progress. And when you're consistent, you become responsible to yourself and to those you serve. Now, we don't know each other. We might not know each other. You're sitting there. You might not be a client of mine. You might not be in one of my programs. But I'm still accountable to you. I'm still responsible to you to teach you. That's why I'm consistent every single day, showing up and teaching every single day. And if what I'm teaching you resonates with you, even just a little bit, I would love for you to see what it looks like to be in a structured class with me. This is just kind of off the top of my head, but you can join a structured class with me once a week. I deliver that structured class right here. I think the link is right here. It should be, at least. Just go to proutyclass.com and sign up for that class. I will send you a personal invitation. Come spend an hour, hour and a half with me. Let me teach you how to get more clients to your business using social media. That's what I'm teaching this coming week. All you have to do is go to my last name, Prouty, class. That's what I'm delivering to you for free.com. Need that to have a website. That's going to bring you to a form where you put your name and your email address. I'm going to send you a personal invitation to come join me and a bunch of other people on a workshop, and I'm going to teach you a bunch of really great stuff. And I do it consistently every Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern. I don't record these things. I don't do rebroadcasts because I want you there. And part of my responsibility to you is showing up consistently every Thursday and doing that. All right? So do that. Go there. And I will see you then. I'm just keeping an eye on the streams. Another reason that you want to be consistent, and these are the two most important, I think, is that when you are consistent, you build a much higher level of trust. There's a lot of reasons for this. Consistency builds the number of impressions that you can make. I'm not talking about like the first impression. An impression is anytime somebody sees you. The more often you see someone and the more often they come to you with something that can help you, the more trust you have in that person. It's what I'm trying to do right now by being consistent and going live every single day. And by being consistent and doing this once a week, a live free class, I'm consistently showing up and I'm helping you long in advance of us ever having any kind of a conversation about you coming into my mentorship so that you build that level of trust in me. I'm hoping that you watch this and you say, wow, that Prouty character is pretty helpful. Seems pretty smart. I wonder what it's like to be mentored by him. If you are sitting there and you're thinking that, well, go here. You'll see. Go to proutyclass.com. Don't forget that URL. You might not want to do it right now. You can't click on it. That'll pause the video. Please don't do that. But maybe later, you'll be like, oh yeah, proutyclass.com. I'll go check out that dude. I would love it if you did. It would mean so much to me. So being consistent is going to develop a higher level of trust among the prospects who are encountering you. Here are some statistics for you. Number one, 71% of consumers are researching and trying to learn about the decision that they want to make. They want to learn about the thing that they want to buy. You might do that as well. You're looking to buy something, you probably go and you watch YouTube videos, or you might go read reviews. 71% of people like to be educated before they make the decision. So that is why I consistently show up and educate. The second statistic is that it takes about 32 exposures, impressions over about 3 weeks before someone decides to take action. So if I was consistent and showed up once a day for a week, well, I haven't done enough. Because it hasn't been enough impressions over a long enough period of time. The problem that a lot of people have is that they'll go for a week and they won't get the results that they were hoping for. But the reason that happens is they just haven't done it long enough. The consistent application of effort over time will produce exponential results. The consistent application of effort over time will produce exponential results. And that is so very important. So develop that trust and be consistent in how you show up, wherever you show up. You don't need to be on all the social platforms. You can just be on one social platform. But as long as you're showing up consistently and your prospects are there and engaged with you and what you do, it's going to work. But it's going to take time. People need to have that repeated exposure to you, and you only get that through consistency. How many times do we see somebody vanish from social media for a while, and then they come back and they say something like, oh, hey, everyone, I've been away for a little while, took a break from social, now I'm back, okay. Or worse, how many times do we see people say, hey, I'm going to take a break from social? Hey, newsflash, social media is not an airport. There's no need to announce your departure. Just go. Doing that undermines every bit of trust, every bit of authority, every bit of visibility you could possibly ever want. So let's work to not be like that. Let's do the things that inspire us so that we don't feel that we need to take a break from social media. I hope that makes sense. Then the most important reason that you want to be consistent is that it helps people identify you as the sole source for the solutions that they're seeking. It helps you stand out as the one that can help them. When you show up consistently, that is something that your competition is not going to be able to do. They just can't. They don't have the discipline, they don't have the drive, the determination, they can't control themselves. They just can't do it. But if you can, that is going to establish you as the sole source for the solutions people are seeking. It is going to help you stand out as the calm in the chaos because you are consistent. Humans love consistency. Why? Well, consistency has been one of those things that has just been around since the beginning of time. The sun comes up every day. The sun goes down every day. That's consistent. Tides go in and out. Time flows. People are born. Very consistent world we live in. We have seasons. They're predictable. We know when things are going to happen because of consistency. As humans, this is a part of our DNA. It's a part of our makeup. So we are always seeking that consistency. To balance it out, oftentimes, we are also seeking a little bit of chaos, just to keep things interesting. You know you do it. You seek out that little bit of excitement. But then we fall right back to consistency to help us feel balanced. So your prospects are looking for consistency, and they're looking for it from you. And if you've never heard me say this before, listen to me very carefully, and you might want to write this down. The people that need your solution are there right now looking for the answer. I'm giving you that judgmental stare because you know it's true. And no one's ever told you this before. The people that you can serve, the people that you want to become your clients, right now at this very moment, have the problem that you solve, and they're looking for an answer. And you know why they haven't hired you? Because they don't know you're there. Because you're not showing up consistently. I'm not talking to the people that are in my program. You're showing up consistently. You, the person I'm talking to, you hear me. You know what I'm saying to you. And so there you are. You're sitting there and you're like, well, wait a minute. Yeah, maybe I'm not showing up consistently. Maybe I could do better. Let me help you. Okay? Let me help you. And I'm going to help you for free because you're going to jump over here to proutyclass.com. You're going to sign up for my free class that's coming up this coming Thursday, just a couple of days. Name, email. First name, email. That's all I need from you. Join my free class. Let me show you an easy way to use social media so that those people who are seeking you can find you. Let me show you how to unlock consistency without feeling overwhelmed. Because that's one of the reasons that people shy away from doing social media is that they feel overwhelmed. I want to show you a simpler way so that we clear the chaos, so that you're not overwhelmed, so that you show up consistently, so that you become revealed as the sole source for the solutions people are seeking, and you get an abundance of clients to serve. That is what I want for you. And I want to help you. I want to help 10 million entrepreneurs do it. I publicly say that. I am on a mission to help 10 million entrepreneurs. Will you please be one of them? Come here, right here, proutyclass.com. Sign up. All right? So a quick recap for you on the reasons to be consistent. First, it develops discipline. The kind of discipline that's going to make other people nervous, that is going to make you rich, that is going to allow you to have bigger impact on more people. It allows you to rapidly improve because you start taking those small steps and those build momentum. And then they flywheel. And then you have conquered every goal that you could possibly imagine. It makes you responsible to the people that you're trying to serve because you have a responsibility to them to show up consistently. It builds trust because people are seeing you all the time, those exposures over and over again. And it truly does help you emerge as the sole source for the solutions people are seeking because you're always there. So I want you to commit today, now, not next week, not this weekend, right now, where you are, that you're going to start showing up consistently. And I want you to observe these changes happen. They won't happen right away. Okay, this isn't a boom, magic wand. This is work. And you have to do the work to get the results. And if you're not willing to do the work, then you're simply not going to get the results. It's very, very simple. Do the work, get the results. Show up consistently and become the answer that you know your prospects are looking for. Your prospects don't need to be born. They exist. They're living right now with a problem that you solve, and they're not hiring you because they don't know you exist. So start to show up consistently, get out there, get in front of those people, and wait and watch as the magic happens. I'm jumping over into the chat really, really quick, and I see Joe Dirac, you're out there. Thank you so much, Joe. I'm so grateful for you, a true entrepreneur. Thank you for being here. Kim Alfonso, one of my favorites. My goodness, there you are. I'm so glad that you're here. She says my classes are outstanding. I'm so very grateful for that. You could find out what that's like by going here. Kim, an absolutely amazing professional who focuses on inclusion, not just in business, but in the world. Not just an advocate for inclusion, embodies inclusion. And then Sherry, I'm so glad that you're out there as well. Sherry is an amazing professional. And I worked with Kim and Sherry in an advisory capacity, talking about inclusion, talking about diversity, and the importance of those things. Those are two people, as well as Joe, who show up consistently to have that magical impact on the people that they serve. I'm so grateful that you were here with me tonight, as well as everybody else who didn't chime in. Thank you for spending time with me. Kim says, I really need you. You are phenomenal. Kim, let's connect next week. All right? Let's get some stuff going. All right? Let's connect up next week. Let's just grab 15 minutes, catch up, and then let's see what we can do. You are amazing. I'm going to hop over to Facebook, see who's over on Facebook. We get a couple of people over there, but everybody seems to be quiet in the chat. I'm fine with that. I'm glad you're there and you're listening. And then here we are on YouTube. No chat on YouTube. That's fine. I'll tell you this. We've been going for about 22 minutes, and people have been hanging on. People have been watching the whole time over there on YouTube. Thanks for doing that, as well as LinkedIn. The party's always on LinkedIn. So, and Kim says, Kim, I'll send you a message with my calendar link, and let's connect up next week. I'd be so inspired to chat with you next week and find out what's going on. All right. Oh my gosh, there's Michelle. Michelle, I'm going to shout you out before we shut this thing down for tonight. Michelle just chimed in on the LinkedIn chat. I want to tell you about someone who has been consistent for her entire life, and that is Michelle. And Sherry, you're going to connect with me too. Sherry, you guys. We had when we were working in an advisory capacity, Kim and Sherry, talk about fun. I mean, that was tremendous amounts of fun. So Michelle, consistent her entire life. Michelle and I were talking last week. Michelle is brand new into my mentorship, and we were talking last week, and Michelle, we uncovered that every single step that she's taken for her entire life since the 90s has led her to where she is today as she starts that entrepreneurial journey, absolutely going to be changing lives in the health industry, changing businesses and changing lives, and not one step miscalculated on her way to where she is today. That's consistency. That's what we all should be striving for. Michelle, you are an example of success. Kim, an example of success. Joe, Sherry, examples of success. I'm so inspired that you were here today. You have uplifted me. You have made my day better. For those of you who are on YouTube, I say this. If you are new to my channel, now would be a genius time to click the subscribe button and turn on the bell for notifications so that you receive an alert every time I create a video like this. And while everything I've shared with you tonight is important, it's not the only thing that you need to successfully grow your business. That's why I'm going to put a link here for you to watch this video that's going to help you out even more. And of course, if you click on my face, you can subscribe to my channel to get alerted every time I create a video like this. All right, that was for the people over in YouTube land. I certainly hope we get some subs over there. We are quickly growing that channel, and I'm so inspired by all the people over there. I'm shutting this down for this evening. I will be back with you tomorrow. I'll try to plan a little better and announce it for tomorrow, but I will be back with you tomorrow for more fun. This was a lot of fun tonight. Thanks for hanging out with me. You are all amazing. You inspire me, and you keep me consistent because I want to always be here to teach you and help you out. Shutting this down for tonight. I'm not stopping though, because there are people out there that need me, just like there are people out there that need you. Okay? Let's get out there and let's help them.